Hollywood's a wild place. One day you're everyone's favorite movie star, and the next, you're being trolled at award shows. It could be the smallest move that could either make you the most loved or the most hated actor of all time. If there's a celebrity who feels like home, like comfort food, it has to be Tom Hanks. He's that one celebrity everyone agrees is a good guy, and heaven knows there aren't many like him. I mean, if this guy ran for president, the world might actually calm down. He's played every kind of role imaginable. Think about it. A stranded guy in Castaway, kind lawyer in Philadelphia, dad figure in Forrest Gump, and no matter what he does, he just feels so raw and real. No drama, no scandals, no oops. I said something dumb on Instagram. He's the same off-screen as he is on. He's kind, humble, and always smiling. It's almost suspicious how nice he is. And then, right on the other side of the Hollywood spectrum, we've got someone who tries so hard to be deep, he accidentally circles back to annoying. Any guesses who? Yep, if you guessed Jared Leto, you're absolutely right. He might be the only person who could make even a Joker less funny. He's talented, that's for sure. Well, that explains the Oscar, but he's also managed to make everyone roll their eyes at least once. Anyone who follows him knows how big he is on method acting, which sounds cool until you find out he sent used condoms to his co-stars just to stay in character. Like, sir, this is a workplace. His whole vibe screams, I'm not like other actors. And well, you wouldn't disagree, but that's mostly because most actors don't start actual cults or walk around in white robes with followers. I mean, not every coffee order has to turn into a performance. But for every Jared Leto out there, there's a Leonardo DiCaprio showing us what real commitment looks like. Okay, I know, Leo has been around forever, and somehow, noticed how everyone still roots for him? He started as that heartthrob from Titanic, and now he's the face of serious movies that win Oscars and completely shatter your emotions. Inception, The Revenant, The Wolf of Wall Street, pick a decade, and he's owned it. This guy is one of those actors who disappear into his characters but still somehow stays cool. Sure, the internet won't shut up about his under 25 dating rule, and it makes you want to hate him a little. But hey, nobody's canceling Leo for it. He just keeps showing up, giving 110%, and leaving people speechless enough to not bother what he does. Otherwise, he's classy chaos in human form. Let's move on. Once the golden boy of Even Stevens and the accidental face of Transformers, Shia LaBeouf looked like Hollywood's next big thing, only until he decided chaos was a personality trait. First came the plagiarism scandal, where a short film, HowardCantor.com, turned out to be a frame-by-frame copy of a Daniel Clowes comic. But it got worse. Then the arrests started rolling in, drunk outbursts in New York, public meltdowns, and even yelling racist slurs at cops in Georgia. And just when people thought he might chill, his ex-FKA twig sued him for sexual battery and abuse, describing a nightmare of manipulation and violence. Shia later admitted to hurting that woman and many others, which, by the way, was the understatement of the year. Hollywood backed away, scripts stopped coming, and audiences totally lost patience. These days, LaBeouf is less misunderstood artist and more walking PR hazard, the guy who turned being unhinged into a full-time gig. Now, let's take a look at Denzel Washington. He is no ordinary actor. The man commands every scene he's in. He talks, and everyone listens. He doesn't need scandals, weird PR stunts, or fake smiles. He just shows up, delivers perfection, and leaves like a legend without wasting a second. Movies like Training Day, Malcolm X, and Fences are proof that when Denzel's name is on it, there's no question that it's worth watching. He's all class, all confidence, and zero bullshit. Even in interviews, he's calm and honest, like the older guy who gives you life advice you didn't know you needed. But Hollywood balance means there's someone out there blowing up their own image, like Will Smith. Will Smith had one of the most flawless careers ever, until he didn't. Shocking descent, I must say. He was funny, charming, loved by everyone, and then he had to go on and slap Chris Rock on live TV. One second he's winning an Oscar, the next he's losing the whole internet. Overnight, he went from beloved icon to what the heck was he thinking? It's a shame because no one can deny the fact that he's insanely talented. The Pursuit of Happiness, Men in Black, Ali. But now, every conversation about him starts with the slap. Funny how one mistake can change everything you've worked for. He's trying to rebuild his image, but that night kind of lives rent-free in pop culture. Still, not everyone stays down forever. Just ask Robert Downey Jr., the king of Hollywood comebacks. Robert Downey Jr. is proof that second chances are real. No offense to Will Smith, Robert went from being arrested and written off by Hollywood to literally saving the movie industry, as Iron Man fans love him not just for the superhero role, but for owning his past and bouncing back stronger. He's witty, charming, and doesn't take himself too seriously. There's a realness to him, like he knows how insane fame is, but he's just rolling with it. Every Marvel fan owes him their childhood happiness, and honestly, Hollywood hasn't been the same without him in that red suit. Now, from comeback legend to the guy who's been called everything from genius to disaster, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is a lot. One minute he's winning an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas, and the next, he's screaming about bees in The Wicker Man. He's done so many weird movies that people forget he's actually brilliant when he wants to be. The internet treats him like a meme, but there's something oddly lovable about how chaotic he is. He'll buy castles, go broke, and then do 10 low-budget films in a row like nothing happened. He's not hated in a bad guy way, more like in a what the hell is he doing now way. Still, at least Cage's madness is harmless fun. After all that Nicolas Cage chaos, the castles, the wild roles, the memes, we need someone who balances Hollywood out, and nobody does that better than Keanu Reeves. Seriously, if kindness had a face, it would probably look like him walking into a room holding a coffee and apologizing for breathing too loudly. This man is loved by everyone. No scandals, no ego, no dramatic artist behavior. None of that. He rides the subway like a regular person, gives away huge portions of his salary to crew members, and still acts surprised when people recognize him. John Wick, The Matrix, Speed, he's been a legend for decades, but what makes him special is how naturally humble he is. He's the kind of guy who would help you carry your groceries, fix your flat tire, and then casually go film the biggest action scene of the year. That's Keanu. Pure good energy. But then we have the complete opposite, the kind of Hollywood energy that makes the entire internet squint and go, oh no, here we go again. And that spot goes to Amber Heard. She didn't just become controversial, she became the center of one of the loudest and messiest public disasters in recent Hollywood history. The courtroom battle with Johnny Depp didn't just trend, it took over every social platform for months. Every reaction, every clip, every line became a meme or a debate, and people were relentless. Whether someone supported her or not, her reputation took damage that no studio or PR team could patch up. Roles disappeared, the backlash multiplied, and she became one of the most heavily criticized actors of the decade. Now, Morgan Freeman's the total opposite. Pure calm, pure class. Morgan Freeman could read the back of a cereal box and still sound wise. That voice could convince anyone to believe in anything. He's played God, presidents, and somehow made them all believable. There's something comforting about him, like no matter how bad life gets, he'd know what to say. The Shawshank Redemption, Seven, Invictus. He just makes movies better by existing in them. And the best part? No scandals, no ego, no weird publicity, just Morgan Freeman doing Morgan Freeman things. But then we end with the man who had it all: talent, fame, awards, and managed to destroy it in record time. Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey used to be one of Hollywood's untouchables, The Usual Suspects, American Beauty, House of Cards, pure brilliance. Then came the wave of sexual misconduct allegations, and everything stopped. Studios dropped him overnight. Netflix erased him from his own show, and his name became radioactive. Watching his old work now feels pretty uncomfortable, like seeing the ghost of someone who burned their own legacy. He went from Oscar winner to complete exile, proving that no amount of talent saves you from being terrible. And that's Hollywood for you. One minute you're the face of the industry, and the next, you're the rumor whispered at dinner parties. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into TV and cinema. And let me know in the comments, do you agree with my picks? Who's missing? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Up next, most hated versus most loved Stranger Things actors. Trust me, some of these might surprise you. See you there.